Hi there, I'm Shreyash from Gold's Gym Fitness Institute. In the last video, we saw how a beginner should train chest muscles. In this video, we will see how a beginner should train shoulders. As this entire video series is for beginners, we will see all the difficult exercises first, and then we will see the easier options which will help a beginner to progress to the difficult exercises. The first exercise in shoulders is shoulder military press. This exercise is known as the squats of your upper body. For a military press, adjust the bar at about 2 inches below the level of shoulders. Hold the bar at the markings given on the bar as shown. Make sure that your feet are shoulder width apart. The bar is just below the level of your chin and your forearms are perpendicular to the floor. This is where you breathe in. Without the involvement of your head movement, push the bar straight up over your head till your elbows are almost straight. This is where you breathe out. As a beginner, perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. You can also perform military press with a pair of dumbbells. And if you want to make it more comfortable, you can also sit and perform this exercise as shown. Just make sure when you finish the exercise, you deload the dumbbells on your shoulders. And then gracefully keep the dumbbells on the floor. Avoid banging or unloading the dumbbells with a jerk, as this can sprain or strain your lower back muscles. The military press is an exercise which works on your anterior deltoids. So the next exercise is also for anterior deltoids. It's called as the front raises. You can call front raises as the easiest version of military press. For a front raise exercise, take a pair of dumbbells and stand with your feet at hip width distance. Make sure that the dumbbells are at the front of your thighs as shown. Also make sure that your elbows are slightly bent at this position and not fully straight or locked out. This is where you breathe in. Without involving your back, that is without swinging your back, flex your shoulder joint till your dumbbells reach the level of your eyes. This is where you breathe out. Make sure that you don't swing your back. Also make sure that you don't jerk with your knees while lifting the dumbbell upwards. As a beginner, perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. The next exercise is dumbbell lateral raises. This exercise is difficult for most of the beginners, especially women. There are 3 ways to perform dumbbell lateral raises. Let's see the difficult version first. For a level 3 dumbbell lateral raises, take a pair of dumbbells and stand with a close distance between your feet. Make sure that the dumbbells are to the side of your body and your elbows are slightly bent. This is where you breathe in. Raise the dumbbells sideways in such a way as if you are pouring water from a mug. Bring the elbows till the level of your shoulder joint. This is where you breathe out. For a level 3 lateral raises, make sure that you don't swing your back. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. For a level 2 dumbbell lateral raises, take a pair of dumbbells and stand with a shoulder width distance between your feet. But this time, the dumbbells are to the front of your body and your elbows are slightly bent. Also, your back is slightly bent forward. This is where you breathe in. Raise the dumbbells sideways in such a way as if you are pouring water from a mug. Bring the elbows till the level of your shoulder joint and at the same time straighten your back. This is where you breathe out. For level 2 lateral raises, make sure that you don't bend your elbows. Note, in level 2, you are intentionally swinging your back and your back is helping you in this movement. Hence, this is level 2. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. The level 1 lateral raises is to be done on a lateral raise machine. Sit on a lateral raise machine with a shoulder width distance between your feet. Keep your spine straight, hold the grip of the machine, and keep your elbows fully bent. This is where you breathe in. Raise the elbows sideways and bring them till the level of your shoulder joint. This is where you breathe out. Make sure that your elbows are fully supported by the rubber pads of the machine. Note, this is level 1 lateral raise because you are seated and your body stability is not challenged. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. The next difficult exercise is bent over rear delt raises. This exercise targets your rear deltoids, which is a very small muscle. But because you are bent forward, this exercise challenges the major muscles of your body, like your hamstrings and your lower back, as stabilizers. And that is the reason why this exercise is difficult. For a bent over rear delt raise, take a pair of dumbbells and take a wide stance between your feet. Bend forwards till your back is almost parallel to the floor. Make sure that your knees are slightly bent. Hold both the dumbbells with your thumb turned inwards as shown in the video. And keep your elbows slightly bent. This is where you breathe in. Without bending your elbows or without rounding your back, pull the dumbbells till your elbows reach the level of your body. This is where you breathe out. This exercise needs a lot of strength involvement from your hamstrings, glutes, calves, and lower back. And these are the stabilizers of this exercise. Perform 15 to 20 reps for sets of 2. You will rarely find a beginner who can perform a bent over rear delt raise without rounding the lower back. So the next exercise is a simpler version of bent over rear delt raise. The next exercise is seated rear delt raises. For a seated rear delt raise exercise, take a pair of dumbbells and sit on the edge of a bench. Bend slightly forwards, still keeping your back straight and chest out. Hold the dumbbells with your thumb side turned inwards as shown in the video, and keep your elbows slightly bent. This is where you breathe in. Without bending your elbows or without rounding your back, raise the dumbbells till your elbows reach the level of your shoulders. This is where you breathe out. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. There is another exercise for rear deltoids which will help you to progress to bent over rear delt raises. This exercise is called as seated reverse pec deck exercise. For a seated reverse pec deck exercise, adjust the seat of reverse pec deck machine in such a way that the machine handles should be at the level of your chest. Sit with a shoulder width distance between your feet. Keep your back straight. Hold the machine handles, keeping your elbows slightly bent. This is where you breathe in. Pull the handles till your elbows reach the level of your body. This is where you breathe out. Make sure that you don't bend your elbows while pulling. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. The next exercise is cable rear delt pull. This is another easy exercise for your rear deltoids. For a cable rear delt pull exercise, adjust the cables high on the cable machine. Hold the handle of machine with opposite hands. Stand a step or two away from the machine. Hold the grip in such a way that it is at the level of your eyes and your elbows are slightly bent. Keep your back straight and legs stable. This is where you breathe in. Pull the cables till your elbows reach the level of your body. This is where you breathe out. Make sure that you don't bend your elbows while pulling the cables. Perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. The last exercise is Barbell Upright Rows. It is generally believed that upright rows is for your trapezius, but it is actually an underrated exercise for your shoulders. For an upright row exercise, take a barbell and stand with your feet at a shoulder width distance. Take a wide prone grip on the barbell, as wide as you take for a bench press. Keep your back slightly bent forward and your elbows out. Also, keep your forearms perpendicular to the floor. This is where you breathe in. Following a perpendicular pathway to the floor, pull the bar till your elbows reach the level of your shoulders. This is where you breathe out. Make sure that your forearms are perpendicular to the floor from start to the end. As you are a beginner, perform 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. So guys, this is all about shoulder training for beginners. Make sure that you start with all the easy versions of exercises we saw, and then you slowly progress to all the difficult versions. You can perform these shoulder exercises for about 2 to 3 times a week. Make sure that you take 15 to 20 repetitions for sets of 2. Before you go, make sure that you like the video and you subscribe to our Goals Gym India YouTube channel. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram. The link has been given in the description. Thank you so much for watching.